Hello guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Bijay and I'm a Microsoft MVP. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Microsoft Bookings. This is one of the very important app or very useful app that you can use even if you are a small business owner or an enterprise customer. Now what exactly this is? So imagine you are doing a consulting or you have a consulting work and you want your business users or your customers reach out to you or they can book your services. So that for that you can use your Microsoft Bookings. So basically how we can do it, so you can create your service pages and then your users can book from there and they can check your calendar, your available time, and then they can book, and they will also receive a email notification. You can see the booking details in your email, in your calendar, everything. So now this bookings app basically used for organizing and scheduling appointments for yourself as well as for the team. So there are two kind of bookings that you can do. One is your personal, another one is the shared one. Shared one means, let's say you have a 3-4 members of the team and you have some services and you want to support it. So in those cases you can create a shared services or shared booking page. And also you can create your personal booking page where user can go and they can book a slot and then you can have a meeting or something. But the bookings apps is not available for the home edition. So if you have a home license, then you will not get it. You need a business or enterprise licensing for it. Thing also is that you can have a team meeting links. Suppose you want to do it online, then you can just enable one option, and I'll show you that in while creating the booking pages and everything. So your users can join through Microsoft Teams, as well as anytime they can go, they can reschedule the meeting, they can cancel, they can delete, they can book new meetings. All these things you can do it through this Microsoft Bookings app. So we'll go to the system and step by step we'll see everything, and by the end of the video you will be able to know how you can use Microsoft Booking for your business. And if you are first time to the channel, then subscribe to the channel so that you will get a lot of video tutorials on Microsoft 365 space. And if you want to learn SharePoint development, then you can check out video description where I'll put a link and you can check the detail about that training. So now let's go to the system. Now here you can see I'm in the Microsoft365.com page. So if you have not logged in, then it will ask you to enter your credential, and once you are there, then you can see this page. So here you can see the apps, and if you click on all apps, then you can see bookings here, or from the app launcher you can see if you can see bookings here. If you do not see it here, you can click on more apps and you will be able to see it here. Now if you do not see it, then just check the plans, because in the home edition it is not available. So you need a business edition or enterprise license for having this bookings in your tenant. So if you do not see it, just check the license type which you have. Now click on this bookings and it will open the bookings page. Alternatively, you can go to outlook.office.com/bookings and you will come to this page where if you have not logged in, then it will ask you to log in. Now here in this case you can see clearly there are two separate things are here. One is personal booking page, another one is shared booking page. So in the personal booking page, this is your own booking page. Now suppose you have a small business where you want people to, or you are doing some task, let's say tax consulting or something, then you can create a page so that your customers can go and book from there itself your services. So in this case you can create, let's say you can see here two options. You can see this is the main home page. Okay, so here the previous, you can see here you can copy the links, you can share this. So this is your it will send your personal booking page where they can see all the services. So these are kind of services you can see, right? And if you want, you can add into your email signature, so that a lot of time you might have been see, like in your email signature there will be a booking link will be there. From there also you can click and then go there. Now I'll click on this create meeting type. After that, we'll come to the shared booking page. So you can see here create meeting type. And here, suppose I will say, let's say I want to do a consulting. So I'll say 1 hour paid consulting, right? Now on this you can set a category for it, so that when it will come into the calendar, it will you can see the category there based on the color, and then you can let's meet for a 1 hour paid consulting, right? So you can have a description kind of things. And next is the location, where if it is offline, then you can disable it, so it will not create the meeting links. You can put it here. And I want to make it online. So what will happen is, when user will book services from that, it they will get a meeting link so that they can join it. And let's say this is for 1 hour, and public and private. So private, if you choose, then only the people who will have the booking URL, they can see it. Now for this, you can see public, so that anyone will go to my booking page, they can see this as a services also. And then there is schedule customization. So here you will see use my regular meeting hours, and then how the meeting hours you can schedule. If you click on this will open your Outlook, where it will show you the regular work hours, right? So you can see here Monday to Friday, and then you can see this. Suppose you will uncheck it Friday, so it will not be available on that. You can see here, right? So let's say Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can change accordingly, like anything you want, you can change this, right? And then click on OK. So you can just save it. Now this is where you can set your regular meeting hours. Then click on this plus advanced option. There are few good options are available on this. So suppose you want to have a buffer time before the meeting. Let's say you want to check your setup and everything. If you want to have a 5 minutes, then you can you can choose this option after the meeting. Let's say you want to take 5 minutes, so you can have a 5 minute buffer for this thing, right? So and then minimum lead time, then maximum lead time. So that's you can choose from here. These are two another important thing that you can say, it is send an email reminder. Now understand this way. Suppose someone booked services from you, a consulting that you are going to provide, so they will receive a email, and let's connect in 15 minutes, right? So you can have you can have a email reminder, so that the user will get a email before 15 minutes. So you can save this. And the same way, if you'll see here, there's a follow-up email, like do you have any questions, something like this. So if you want to, you can write email properly. So if you want to have a follow-up email you want to send, then you can choose these options, right? So and then I'll click on save. So now you will see here, now 1 hour paid consulting, you can see here, this is if I'll click on it, I'll be able to see this one. You can edit it if you want, you can save, delete, these things you can do from here. You can share also. You can see now this is, I'll copy this, you can email also. So I'll copy this, and next what I will do is I'll just open with another user. So you will see here this is another user, I'll just paste it. Okay, anyway, this is just a Office 365 user, you can see. So once I click on this, you can see they can see it 1 hour paid consulting, and you can see here now they can select the date. Suppose they want on 6th, 7th or 12th, right? On 12th, suppose I want on 9:35, so or 10:05. Why? Because we have put a 5 minute buffer for it. So you can see, and then click on next. You can see here name, and then I'll say let's meet something like this on the notes, and then click on book. So now you will see here, now this user one has booked it, right? So you can see here the user will also now receive a email. So if you'll go to, I'll just open the Outlook here. Now in the Outlook, you can see here 1 hour paid consulting that has been booked now. In the email, they will receive an email. The user will receive an email. You can see here, right? You can see the meeting links also here, right? So you can see that thing. And also, if you'll go to the calendar, you can see, this is the email that the user received. Now this is the user who booked. They have received it. Now I'll go back, and you can see here I also received an email, new booking from user 1 hour paid consulting. This is the date, time, and you can join your appointment via Microsoft Teams. As I said, you will receive a link in Teams links. And if I'll go to the calendar, you can see here this is also is there in the in my calendar. You can see here, right? So, and from here you can join that. So, and you can see here, go to my booking page in the calendar. You will be able to see here, it will come to the booking page. Now this is and if you want to share, so anytime you can click here and copy the link or share by email signature. These options you can choose. So this is someone can go and book any services from there for that matter, right? So you can use, this is the personal booking how you can use. And then now coming back to the shared booking pages. Shared booking pages will have a little bit of different way. So let's say I'll create a booking page here, and it has the option either you can create from the scratch, or if you have anything which you want to which you can use to clone that, so you can select this option. I have only one previously created it. So let's say I'll create from the scratch here. So I'll click on this create from the scratch. You can see here step 1 to 4. The first one I'll give the name. So let's say support issues escalation call, something like this. And if you want to set, you can set a logo for it. Let's say I'll set this logo. I don't have a logo, so I'll just put this image. You can see here business type, let's say it is IT support. And again here you can see the business hours, Monday to Friday. This, if you want to change, you can select it, and you can set the time and everything. You can do it here. Next, and here you would like to add any team member, so you can select this. You can see here I selected Lydia. I can select user 1 also. You can see here, and I can make them administrator, or there are various roles that they can do it. So I'll add them as a team member, and then I'll click on next. I'll show you what these team members can do also. Now again, you can see here now a service service is an appointment type. We have created an initial appointment below that you can customize it later. So you can, if you want, you can change it. So it's a service, it created one service here. So IT support service, something like that I'll give, and then I'll update the service. And next I'll come here, and then you can see here choose who can book appointment. So people in my organization or anyone. If I'll choose anyone having other email address also, they can create it. Timing being, I'll just select people in my organization and click on create. So now this will set a booking page for this will be shared. That means this is not for a personal or for a personal user. This will be shared. I can choose services from any of the people that I have selected here. So let's first it create it, and then we will see how it works. So now you can see here this has been created, and this is the if I want to share, I'll just, you can see here I just copy the link. If you want to email, then you can click over here and then it will email. I'll just click on get started. Now you will see here, now you see here, this is the, we are coming to the shared booking page, and here you will see a few options. Now before going to that, let me just open that link in another user. You can see here I have opened in another user, and this time you can see here how it works. So IT support services list, you can see here, and on this I'll if I want to, let's say this user wants to talk with only myself, so they can select a user from here, or anyone can do it, right? So they can choose this, and then the time you can see here, I want from 2, and then you can see I can put the details, you can add node, address, phone number, all these things you can do. And again, there are these many fields are there. I'll show you how we can add custom fields also, and then click on book. So once you click on book, now it will go to the user. You'll be able to see that I have another booking also on that. You can see here. Once you book, you have also the option where you can reschedule it. You can cancel, or you can do a new booking. If you like this, then you can probably book another service, so you can do this. And if you can cancel it and reschedule it, and you will get emails every time you will do it. So if you'll go to the email, you can see here confirm IT support, your booking is confirmed, and you can join, reschedule, whatever you can do it here. And if you'll go to the calendar, if you'll go to the calendar, you can see here it is available on your calendar as well. Now let's go back to our original here booking page. You can see here we are just talking about our support issue escalation, this service or this booking page. And here you see the calendar where you can see all the users who are available or a part of this. And let me just refresh this once again. So you can see here in the calendar, you can see it here, right? And this is for today. You can go to the dates you can see here. Now you can see here on the 14th June, it's already come here because that is available on this. You can even in today's you will be able to see it here. So from this calendar you will be able to see how many bookings has been assigned to any of the users. And then if you go to the booking user, here you have some options that you can choose it. So for example, you can check these options. If you want to make this service available to everyone, you can select this available to everyone, you can see here. And then there are certain information that you can add, business page access control. So if you want to discard disable direct search engine index from the booking page, so you can do that. If you want only internal people do that, then it is highly recommended that you do that. And then if you want to take the consent of the customer data, then default schedule you can see here, right? So that you can, let's say you want to notify the business by email when the booking is created or changed, set a meeting invite to the customer. So all these things you can do it here. And then customize your page. From here you can change your logo. You can see here, say you can set custom color. If you do not want to show the logo, you can uncheck it here, and you can change any color theme. Those things you can do it here. And then your time zone settings, you can do it here if you want, right? So and then finally you can save it. Another important thing I forgot to tell you is this one. So suppose I want this services to embed somewhere, so you can see it here, there is an option embed button. So what will happen is, if you want this to be embedded to your website, then you can take this code. So it's just processing. You can see here, you can just click embed as a link, you can put it, or you can take the iframe and then you can add it, right? So those things you can do it here. This is quite helpful because somewhere, let's say even if you want to add in Twitter or Facebook, anywhere, you can do this option. Then customers, of course, you can see who are the customers. So the customer is here. You can see if you want to add any customer, you can also do it here. So you can add your customers from here as well. So all your customers who have booked the services, you will be able to see it here in this, and you can import it also. Then staff. So staff is the person who are available here, who are part of this. So in the for this booking, you can see if you want to edit some option here, you can go here and you can check all these options here from this staff page. Then services, in this, here you can see a couple of options on this. You can click on edit, and then you will be able to see some of the option, right? So Suppose you do not want to make this as online, you can make it, you can just uncheck it and the meeting link will not be sent, right? So send an anonymous meeting link to the customer, so that is also possible. Then buffer time and the duration, price if you want to say it, right? So let's say hourly price and I want to put, let's say, $100 for it. So then that you can select maximum attendees, that you can select. And so this one you can do, right? Let me show you some other options also. Availability option, you can see 30-minute or date and time, all these things you can check it here. Assign staff, so you can click when you are booking this thing, you see that it was asking anyone can do it, so that if you want then you can choose from this option. So allow customers to choose particular staff for booking. If you will uncheck it, user will not have the option to uh, choose a person, right? So and then the last, this option you see here, I was talking with you, like these are the fields which were appearing so that customer can put those details like customer email, phone number, address, notes. So if you want additional fields, you can click over here and you can add whatever the options are there. So suppose you will say that do you have a internet connection, so you can probably have a drop down and then you can add the options. Do you have internet connection, yes or no? So those things you can add so that it will appear when your customer will try to fill the details or book the services, so that time it will come. And then notification in this case, so this feature is available on the Teams Premium. If you have license for that, then you can enable the text messages so that your customers can get a text message also. Apart from that, your email notification settings, if you want uncheck it, then people will not get email. So I highly recommend that you keep these options live. And any additional information if you want, you can do that. Same way, email reminder, like how we saw in the personal calendar, here also you can see here you can set up a email reminder for these services, and you can also select the email follow-up so that user will receive an email before 15 minutes. And also if you want a follow-up, to send and follow-up email, you can select this option and you can choose that. So these are the few options that are available on these services. And then business information, you can see here basic details, so you can you can add the basic details here, which currency format, logo, all these things. You can business hours, you can, if you want, you can change it here, you can delete anything, those things you can do it here, right? So these are the things which you can do on this booking. So I've explained how we can use the personal booking page as well as the shared booking pages. So I hope now you will be able to use this bookings, Microsoft Bookings, to fix your appointment and all these things. This is very helpful even if you are a small business owner or an enterprise level. So it is very highly highly you can use these services so that your customers can reach out to get your services, right? So and if you want similar kind of videos, then subscribe to our YouTube channel, because here we discuss about Microsoft 365 services, SharePoint, Power Platform things, SPFX things, programming things also we do discuss about it. And also if you want some videos which you want me to make, then you can put in the comment box. I check the comments and I'll make the videos on that. So thank you and have a nice day.